Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is the last episode of Manifest with me in March. This is also a great video to reference if you want like a little cheat sheet or some bullet points for how to manifest with the moon cycle and everything that we've learned this past month. So you guys, we are a couple days into the new moon of the next moon cycle, which means the process starts all over. You can write a list of new intentions and start to visualize these intentions, make a vision board, and also to maybe meditate on what you would like to manifest. So just like we did on episode 1, 2, and 3 of Manifest with Me in March, those are the episodes that you can reference as we start the cycle over again. Now, a couple tips on starting over with a new moon cycle. You might not want to ask again for the same things that you asked for the last moon cycle. Let's say the last moon cycle you wrote down that you wanted to manifest your dream house, and you made a vision board of all the things you want the house to look like. You did the meditation, you followed the whole cycle, you took action, you let go, you did the whole thing. Let's say it's the new moon cycle now and your dream home has yet to manifest. It doesn't mean that it's not going to manifest. In fact, it is on its way. What you can do is maybe set some intentions that will help you to manifest the dream home. Maybe you need to focus on saving up a certain amount of money, or perhaps do some research. You can make some of your action steps what you're trying to manifest or your goals for this moon cycle. And then when the take action part of the moon phase happens, like the first quarter moon, you can continue to take action on all of your old manifestations. So, and honestly, anytime you're guided to take action, no matter what phase of the moon it is, go for it. Just be aware that during the full moon and during the waning moon, you might get some blockages or slowdowns or delays. So remember never to like push against that energy. But basically, you don't always want to ask for the same thing over and over and over and over again. You want to maybe break it down into steps you need to take or something that goes along with it to manifest. For instance, maybe you need to manifest a good realtor, or maybe you need to manifest like a side job that will help you save towards your dream home. Or maybe you need to manifest something to invest in or something like that. So think in terms of maybe what you need to make happen or any goals you have related to old manifestations, but just trust that it's gonna happen. And no matter what time it is in the moon cycle, allow yourself to take action if that's what you're being guided to do. Now, what I do want to say is that usually around the new moon of the next moon cycle, a lot of your manifestations will appear. I had some manifestations from this past moon cycle manifest with me in March that happened like the third day, like right after I asked. I had some things show up during the full moon. I had a couple things show up during the waning moon, and I've had a couple things show up now that it's the new moon. So, and I know the rest of this week there'll probably be a couple more things that come in. I have done manifestation cycles where nothing has come through. Like I do the whole thing and then the new moon comes and I'm like, oh, it's gonna come, and a week goes and I'm halfway into the next moon cycle and nothing's come through. And yeah, sometimes it does bum me out a little bit, and I'm human, so I do get a little frustrated, but you have to remember that doubting, worry, like fear, getting angry about the whole thing, that does kind of slow down what you've asked for. You guys know I'm all about balance and all about authenticity. Allow yourself to feel your emotions, but remember to ask yourself, like, what can I do to move forward? You know, remind yourself that you can trust in the divine timing of the universe. Remind yourself that you can trust in yourself to continue to take whatever action you need to take, or just trust maybe it's not the right time. I know there's a couple of you guys out there who maybe did this manifestation process and it doesn't look like anything has happened, but trust me, it's happening and it will come when the time is right. And trust yourself on what you need to do to make it happen. It doesn't mean that manifestation doesn't work for you. It doesn't mean that you can't do anything and you're doomed. I know I've had some people message me and just be like, I keep trying to manifest and nothing's happening and I just want to give up. I've been there before. I've definitely been there before, especially when I was trying to manifest leaving my last job. You guys all know I worked at my last job for like 13 years and I was trying to manifest a way out, and I just kept praying and wishing and hoping and manifesting and nothing happened. And what I do want to say is if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll continue to get what you've always gotten. And it wasn't until I changed my actions and I actually like brushed up my resume and went and looked for another job that it happened. I think I was expecting an offer to come to me, or something magical to happen, or for someone to just come out of the blue and take me away and save me from my situation and from my choices. And sometimes that does happen. Sometimes random miracles happen, and that's what I want to open you guys up to with this manifestation process, is that some of your manifestations will come through as like miracles and just awesome, blissful deliverance. And then sometimes it's like hard work. Sometimes it's like you really making it happen. Remember, this whole process is about co-creating with the universe. It's not about rubbing a magic lamp and the genie grants you 3 wishes. It's not like that. You definitely have to align yourself with the things you've asked for. For instance, we've talked about if you're trying to manifest love. Love is this beautiful energy of happiness and fun and adventure and spontaneousness and youthful energy and bliss. And so finding ways in your life where you can act like that or have fun or create that in your own life is a good way to get more of that energy around you to mirror back to you what you're asking for. Because a lot of times you manifest what you are. You manifest, the universe is responding to your energy and your frequency. So aligning your energy and like raising your vibration through what you do, your choices, your actions, your thoughts, what you say, what you consume, that does help. But I know there's some people out there that's all they do. All they do is focus on visualizing and vibration and all that. And, you know, just align yourself and it will come. That does work to a certain extent, but sometimes you also have to be the change. And that's something I really wanted to teach you guys. Sometimes you have to come down into the 3D and take action towards these goals you have. And so it's all of it's part of the process. It's all about balance, aligning yourself, taking the action and everything. And I love how following the moon cycle gives you like a chance to do that and to focus on each thing when the energy is like the most potent for it. And so yeah, this manifestation process has worked really well for me. I've created an entirely new life for myself based off of this. This is why I wanted to teach you guys this. And I wanted to teach you guys for free, because there's a lot of people out there that are selling this information, and I just believe that this should be free. And that's okay for people that sell it, because it is very time consuming and it takes a lot of energy to walk someone through this. But I just wanted it to be up there for you guys. Every year we do Manifest With Me in March, so you guys can have a chance to be walked through this process. And everybody experiences this differently. Follow your heart. There's no like really right or wrong way to do this. I think you grow and you learn and you change as you do this process. So I'm really excited for you guys. Please leave comments below and let me know if you manifested anything or what you learned from this. And I will say that this time around, I learned to just enjoy the process. I had so much fun speaking about the manifestation process and going through every little detail with you guys. Knowing that there were other people out there that were following me with this journey was so fun. And I loved knowing that like, oh, today I'm meditating and there's other people out there in the Rainbow Fam that are also doing this. Like, I just thought that was really cool. And I learned to really have fun with the process, to the point where I kind of forgot about what I manifested. You guys know how during the full moon, like you're supposed to burn your list and sometimes even delete your vision board. Well, I deleted the list of stuff I manifested and I forgot. I literally forgot about half the stuff that I asked for, which is really good because that's part of the process. If you can just forget and follow your heart, like, you're not focused on the fact that it's not there. You're not thinking like, oh man, like it's not gonna happen. Like, you're just like, whatever, I forgot, and if I'm guided to do something, I will, and whatever. And it was crazy because so many things manifested, and I think it's because I just literally forgot what I had even asked for in the first place. So, and I'm kind of like that, you guys. I'm kind of ADHD, and so I forget things a lot. So I think it's kind of funny. I just had a great time with this, you guys. I had so much fun sharing it with you. It's gonna be up on my channel in a folder, and if you want to follow along like the manifestation cycle, all you have to do is like figure out what day the new moon is on every cycle, and you can just Google it, when is the new moon? And then you can just start, that would be day 1, and you can go to my Manifest With Me in March folder and just watch episode 1. On day 2, you can watch episode 2. On day 3, you can watch episode 3. And that's a way to be able to go through the energy. There's around, usually anywhere from 28 to like 31 or 32 days in each moon cycle. So there's a video pretty much for every single day and every single thing that we go through. So if you like really want to get it down, then you can follow the videos. But if not, I'm just gonna walk you guys through the moon cycle process. And this is for anybody who didn't do Manifest With Me in March, or for people who did, but just kind of want like a little cheat sheet so you don't have to watch all the other videos again. So if you want to manifest with the moon cycle, the first phase of the moon cycle is the new moon. And when you look in the sky, the moon will appear like this. It's like a little sliver, and it's usually facing this direction. And the moon starts as a tiny sliver, or you can barely even see it. Like, the new moon is like, you can barely see it, and then it starts slowly growing into this little sliver. And what this means is that it's time to set your intentions. So I find the best way to set intentions is to write a list. And last time I just wrote it in my phone. So writing it down with a piece of paper and a pencil or pen or whatever is really good because it gets your mind and your body connected. And there's something really powerful about writing something down. Like, you've ever heard that quote, like, write it down, make it happen. It kind of seals the deal. Like, your word is bond. It's almost like a spell you cast. It's very meaningful. Each word you say, each word you write, it's very powerful. So you can write it down, or if you're feeling lazy like me sometimes, you can just write it a list on your phone. Then you want to, this is over the couple days of the new moon phase, make a vision board. You can draw the things that you would like to manifest, a visual representation of it. You can sketch it, you can paint it, you can do something creative. You can cut out clippings and make like a vision board that's physical. Or like me, if you're feeling kind of lazy, you can go on Pinterest and you can make like a little collage of images that remind you of what you would like to manifest. Like, get specific, because we're very visual creatures, and our third eye is very visual as well. So we're kind of priming our energy and just like seeing what it is we'd like to manifest, like what that would look like, sound like, feel like, etc. You're really immersing yourself in your vision. For instance, if you want to manifest your dream house, you're going to put pictures on your vision board of what the house would look like. You know, what color is the house? What kind of furniture are you gonna have in it? What location is it gonna be in? If you're trying to manifest travel, think about where exactly you would stay, what hotel or Airbnb you want to stay in, what places you want to visit, what kind of activities would you do there, and you'll add pictures of that to your vision board. If you want to manifest like a new group of friends or something, you think about what kind of activities you would do with your friends. Like, maybe you could put a picture of like a picnic at the beach with a group of friends onto the vision board, and pictures that resemble to you what friendship looks like. Get really creative and visual with it. So when you look at the pictures, you're like, yeah, that's exactly what that would look like to me. And then the last thing for the new moon phase would be to do a meditation where you lay down and you visualize exactly what everything that you're asking for would look like, smell like, sound like, taste like, or whatever. And you're gonna imagine as if it had already happened, okay? So that's what you do during the new moon phase. You've got a couple days to do all those things. It's very important. Don't skip that phase. There's been times where I've just written down my list and skipped all the other steps, and it worked out for me. But I don't know, I just really feel like it's powerful when you make the vision board and you do the meditation, okay? I don't know why I always want to procrastinate on that, but I just find it works better when you do that. And if you just look up manifestation, meditation, I actually have one. I think it's Manifest with Me in March, the meditation. I did it last year for last Manifest with Me in March, so you can search for it. Or there's other YouTubers and so many amazing people out there that have some meditations for this, so you can have someone guide you through it for free via YouTube, or you can just guide yourself through it. So the next phase of the moon, after you've really, my charger fell, after you've really set your intentions, is the first quarter moon. So this is when the moon appears as if it's split in half, like a pie or a pizza that's been split in half. I'm making myself hungry, you guys. I haven't had lunch yet. So this is what the first quarter moon looks like. It is the moon that is split in half. And when you see the moon like that, that means it's the first quarter moon and it's time to take action. So the first day of the first quarter moon, I always think the best idea is to write down action steps. Go through each one of your manifestations and write down a couple of ideas of action steps that you can take for each thing you're trying to manifest. And these are action steps that you could do right now, like really simple, tiny little baby steps. So for instance, I was trying to manifest some more income. So I decided I'm going to redo my website, which I did finally. And I'm going to put together like a media kit and send it out to a couple of the fashion brands and modeling agencies that are around here where I'm at right now, which I did. So this is the first quarter moon, and the first day, or maybe even the day before, if you get a head start on the new moon energy and you've done your manifestation and everything, and like you've done the meditation and made the vision board and you're kind of like still feeling gung-ho about it, you can get a head start right before the quarter moon, or like the first day of the quarter moon. Write down your list of action steps, and then for about, I think it's like 7 days, it's about a week, you are in that first quarter moon stage of taking action. So you're going to do the little baby steps. Choose one thing a day. If you can do a couple different things, great. Like work based off of your energy. Usually during the first quarter moon, you're gonna get a big energy boost. You're gonna feel like you wanna make stuff happen. My partner has not really been doing the moon cycle or manifesting, which I'm annoyed. I'm like, come on, manifest with me, manifest with me. But it's so funny because I noticed during the first quarter moon, he is always wanting to take action. He's like, we need to do this, and I'm gonna do this, and he's like working really hard, and I just always laugh because he's not paying attention to the moon very much. Even though he's an astrologer, he's paying attention more to the planets, but yeah, it's kind of funny because he's always wanting to take action and make stuff happen. And I tend to get people ordering readings during the first quarter moon of like, you know, they want career advice, or they're asking like, how do I improve my situation? Or like, it seems like people are asking like action-oriented questions, and I just find it so funny that this energy really does affect all of us. So you'll naturally feel an energy boost. I always say during this time, like make sure you're exercising, make sure you're eating healthy, make sure you're getting good sleep, because you're gonna be just taking action. And if you can just stick with it and take action during the first quarter moon, like that's gonna make a huge difference in your manifestation. I've done the manifestation process without taking action before. I've skipped this step because I sometimes get really tired during here. I think I told you guys TMI, but I'm usually on my moon cycle, my personal feminine moon cycle during this phase of the moon is usually when it comes, and so I'm always exhausted and wanting to sleep and just lay and like elevate my feet, so it can be hard for me to take action. So I've skipped this step, and I've still had some decent progress with manifestations, but I notice the difference when I take action and when I follow that energy during the first quarter moon. Man, it really makes a difference. And I think this is what I really tried to focus on this year, was teaching you guys about the first quarter moon. A lot of people know about the new moon and the full moon. They're like, oh, you set your intentions and then during the full moon you release them, but the steps in between are extremely important. Okay, so that is the first quarter moon. Then the moon, after the first quarter moon, it goes to the full moon. The moon, you know, when you look up and the moon is full or nearly full, and you might even want to research online is specifically where you're at when the moon gets full. This is your time to release your intentions. So during the full moon, we can tend to get kind of emotional. A lot of fears come up, a lot of the past comes up, like your root chakra is really activated. And so during the full moon, it can feel like things are going backwards. Sometimes there's like blockages that can come up with your manifestations, or just random things happen. Sometimes you have trouble with sleep. And the moon can also affect you positively. I don't want to make it sound like that bad, but you can feel very social or like want to be around people. It can be a time where a couple things do start to manifest, which is really cool. But during the full moon, this is when you basically want to like release your intentions or let go of them. So this is a good time for ritual. This is where the list that you wrote, you want to burn it. I always say try to use biodegradable paper or paper that's recycled, that's good for the earth if you know you're going to be throwing it away or burning it. If you can't burn it safely, you can rip up the paper and just throw it away. Or maybe you can write on paper that's basically, have you ever seen that paper that's like seed paper, where if you plant it, it grows into like a little plant or a tree? You can do that. I have yet to do that with my manifestations, but I really want to do that sometime. Basically giving it back to the earth or just letting it go, releasing it, is what you're doing through like a ritual of some sort. You can look up at the full moon and you can pray, or you can release. You can also write down a list of all the things that are blocking you from receiving your manifestations, or any fears or doubts that you have, and delete it on your phone. I've done that. If you're not writing things down on physical paper, just delete the list of what you've asked for. And you're just trying to let it go, trying to forget about it. If you are called to take more action during the full moon or like the days after, that's okay. Just don't push or resist the energy. And this is where you're really allowing yourself to have a space for the doubt, and to have a space for the fear, and to have a space for like, I'm not worthy, or it's never gonna happen, or this is BS, or I can't make a change, or I'm stuck here, or whatever, or like, everything's always gonna be the way it was, or like, you know, it's okay like to be there, and like you might feel that, but the full moon provides an energy for you to release that. Sometimes if I'm super busy, I'll just delete the list I have on my phone and I'll go out to the full moon. And sometimes you can't always see it in the sky because it's cloudy or the direction you are, but I'll just go outside on my balcony or whatever, and I'll just say a prayer, or I'll try to release just the energy and what I've asked for. Meditations can be good, like cutting cord meditations. If you have any conflict in your life with anybody or anything or situation from your past that's coming up, which happens during the full moon, cutting cords can help. That clears your root chakra and allows you to receive more. So yeah, the full moon's all about release. Then right after the full moon is the waning moon. So the moon goes from full, and it looks a little bit like this. It starts to get smaller and smaller until it basically disappears and there's a new moon again. This part of the moon phase, you're probably going to feel really tired. The full moon kind of does that to you, but it just seems to get worse and worse and worse. Like the past 3 days before the new moon, like which is right now, so literally the past couple days for me, I slept for almost 2 days straight. Partly because somebody was doing construction in the middle of the night in my building or something, hammering, and I just like couldn't sleep one night. But yeah, I slept a lot. It was insane. And I got recharged. So recharge is kind of the energy of the balsamic moon or the waning moon. And so during this time, you want to turn your attention to like practical matters. Like, do you need to clean your space? You know, maybe you need to focus on your health, or this is a good time to go to the spa, or like to take a bath and soak in Epsom salts, or to make sure you're really keeping up on your skincare routine, or to make an appointment for your beauty or for your health, or dentist or doctor or whatever, or massage. This is a good time to take care of your body, to take care of your vessel. Some people feel like more introspective and withdrawn during this time, and other people feel like they want to connect with others and be nurtured and supported. So if you feel more withdrawn, you don't want to be around people, that's fine. If you feel the opposite, that's fine too. Connecting with others is always great. If you have any extra energy, help others, listen to others. Your friends will probably be calling you and wanting to talk and wanting to get things out, and like if you can listen to them, that's great. Make sure that you provide a space for yourself to kind of talk out your issues or problems or what you're feeling. Journaling is so good during this time. Just reflection, anything spiritual that you like to do, clearing your chakras, or going to like a retreat, or meeting up with some friends to share gratitude or something like that is always good. And yeah, that's the waning moon. And you just kind of chill. Sometimes manifestations come through during this period, other times not. And then it starts all over with the new moon, and you start over. So that's pretty much it, you guys. That's pretty much a summary of how to manifest with the moon cycle. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple, and it can also really be fun. You want to put some good energy into it. You want to have fun. You want to enjoy yourself. I think the most amazing thing that the moon cycle has taught me is that I do have control over my life. Like, I can use my willpower, I can use my personal energy to make things happen, and I don't have to wear myself out. I love how the moon cycle provides a time for you to really anchor your intentions through visualization. I like how it encourages me to take action during the first quarter moon. I like how there's a space for me to be able to let my worries and doubts and fears go. And I love how there's even a time that's for rest and reflection. So it's very balancing for me. Sometimes with my energy, I just get so scattered and I don't know how to take the first step, or what to do, or how to do it. But the moon cycle provides a space for me to be able to really list out my action steps, and there's a specific time to take them, and once again I get to rest. And so it's nice because it'll tell you when to do each thing, and that way you're always getting things done. I find just doing this moon cycle, I'm always getting things done. I'm always manifesting things. I'm always making awesome things happen. It's just so cool. And the better that you get at it, the more that you do it, the bigger you can manifest, because you start growing your faith in yourself. I feel like, yes, you grow your faith in the universe, and that's important, but you grow faith in yourself. You're like, wow, I really can make change. I really can create momentum towards the things I want. I really can draw newness into my life. I can have the things that I need and that I want, and it's possible for me. And so it grows your faith, it grows your confidence, and I just think it's amazing. This is literally the thing that has changed my life. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna drop the mic now. I hope you guys appreciated learning this as much as I appreciated and had fun delivering this to you guys. Really awesome experience. Let me know what you guys learned from this process. I love reading your feedback. And I also wanted to say that if you guys enjoyed this experience of being coached by me through this process, I do offer personal coaching. And I'm going to be doing a little discount on my coaching packages for this week, just to celebrate our completion of Manifest with Me in March. So on my website, I have a half coaching package available, and it's 3 hour-long video chat or Skype sessions with me. And then I have another one that is 6 Skype sessions with me. I think it says 5 on my website, but it's actually 6. So you can get $25 off by typing in the code MANIFEST into the little box at checkout. And all the information about coaching and what it is up on my website when you click on the option. And I've coached people through so many different things. I've helped people start their businesses. I've helped people, figure out where they're gonna move or decisions. I've helped people who've been having a hard time in their love life. Pretty much you name it, and I can coach you through it. However, I do want to say a disclaimer that my coaching is life coaching and it does not take the place of traditional therapy. So if you feel like you need professional help, please head to psychologytoday.com to find a licensed professional therapist in your area. Difference between life coaching and therapy is key. I want to make sure that I put that out there. But it's a really great way to have somebody to support you, to be able to listen to you, validate you, and also be able to help you plan these little action steps and to keep you accountable for whatever your goals are. So let me know what you guys think. If you're interested in coaching, you can email me, you can purchase it. All the information's on my site. And if not, I'm always going to be posting free videos for you guys here on my channel. Everybody who purchases coaching and readings from me helps to support me so that I'm able to continue to deliver free content to everybody. So I really want to say thank you guys for that so much. I really appreciate it. All right, you guys, peace out.